Hi. So my oven is new and it's over there. It's beautiful. I took pictures of it already. So I have a replacement refrigerator over here and a thermometer in the refrigerator that is up to temperature and a thermometer in my freezer that's up to temperature. So I thought, okay, it's time to test out the new oven, which I'm so excited about having. So I tested with making some pasta, and I tested with making some Alton Brown's One Pot Wonder stew the other day, which was awesome. And ow, that's hot. And ow, ow. And I thought I would make a white pizza and a red pizza. I would make one kind of like round oblong and one kind of like the way I'm used to growing up with it being like kind of oblong and a sheet pan pizza. So I actually put on my pizza shirt to make my pizza. I had to get in the mood, in the vibe of stretching dough and twirling. Anyway, so I know a lot of people think you need a pizza stone to make pizza. You really don't, but they're nice. They're really nice. Depends on the kind of pizza you like. Sometimes I want a really doughy, not doughy like undone, but like a bread type of a pizza, which was more like my father's mother would make pizza. She would use her bread dough recipe for her pizza, and I don't think I ever saw my grandmother use a pizza stone. Either of my grandmothers. They just shaped they made their, and they never used bread flour either. They just used all-purpose flour. And their bread dough was their pizza dough, and they just kind of like shaped it with their hands and stretched it on a cookie sheet or on a baking sheet. If they wanted to make it round, they, rolled it out or stretched it out round, and that was that. But what I realized is I'm missing I had 2 medium round pizza trays from my dad's restaurant that I had kept a long time ago, and 2 large and 2 small. 2 small, 2 medium, and 2 large. And I had my pizza cutter, and I don't have them anymore. They're gone. So, not too pleased about that, but that's okay because as I remember it, my grandmother used to, I'll show you what my grandmother used to do to cut pizza. And these are my scissors for my kitchen. What do you do when you don't have, this is how my grandmother used to cut the pizza. Yep. You use the scissors. That's what you do. You don't have, they're clean. I just cleaned them before I put them in. If you don't have the right kind of knife, the best thing to use is the scissors. It works good. Your kitchen scissors, they gotta be kitchen scissors. They can't be, they can't be like, but this is how I remember my grandmother, and ooh, it's got a nice crust. This is how I remember my grandmother cutting the pizza. Was with the scissors. I miss my little roller, but this will do. This works. So, yep, working just fine. And I'm so glad to have my oven back. So I'm cutting my pizza very carefully. My hands are washed. I just washed my dishes. I've got broccoli and spinach, and a little artichoke, and some ricotta cheese on this white pizza with garlic oil and pepper and a little bit of Parmesan cheese and just a little bit of mozzarella. So that's good. I'm going to leave some of this uncut because it's going to go to my maintenance people. And this is going to go in the freezer for me, the white. And I'm going to cut some of my, it's actually turned out really quite good. Quite good. I'm going to cut this right in here. I'm gonna put this. Go. There you go. This one, I wish I would have made in the cookie sheet because I started it as a round circle and it's really kind of not what I wanted it to be, but it's good. I used mozzarella ball and I sliced it little, just thin. I don't like a lot of mozzarella, so I went really thin. And I did the same thing with this one. I kind of like a real, well, this got a little too dark, but it's going to be a little chewy, but it'll be real crispy. I'm just going to play with the ingredients. I'm going to taste a piece. Laura Vitelli's recipe is wonderful. All her recipes are good. I mixed a little bit of my grandmother's dough recipe, which was more like a bread dough, and what she would put in her yeast was warm milk instead of warm water. And then also what my dad would do is for his pizza dough, he would put a little bit of a dark beer in the yeast and pour that into your flour. It's good. It's got a nice crunch to it. This could get me in trouble. Okay. So I have a little bit of artichoke. This one is a white garlic oil. It's just a tablespoon of oil on that whole thing. 1 tablespoon with just 1 clove of garlic minced up, a little bit of pepper in that, brushed on. Then I put a little bit of broccoli and a little bit of spinach on the bottom, a little bit of artichoke on one side, a little bit of onion on one side. I think onion was all over, a little bit of mushroom on one side, and black olive on the whole thing. Then I dolloped a little bit of mozzarella cheese, like a 1/2 cup of whole milk mozzarella cheese. I dolloped 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, like that. And then I took a 1/2 cup of like a ball of mozzarella. I shredded that over the top with a little bit of Reggiano Romano cheese and a little bit of pepper over the top. This one, I tried to make like a circle, but it didn't work out too well. I used breakfast sausage that I cooked up, and some mushrooms and some onions, and some sliced real thin mozzarella cheese, and a little pecorino romano on top. And that's it. I'm happy. Very happy. I'm going to go package this up and make sure to give some to the actual maintenance people. It's going to be fun.